YouTube. Hey, what's good with y'all, man? What's good? What's good? It's a good morning today. So we are headed up to the truck. We had loads planned out for this week, but truck is started back messing up, as y'all seen on the past video, the last one. Started having those same issues again. They keep saying it's not the turbo. I don't know at this point. I ain't gonna say I don't know. I really feel like it's my turbo giving me issues. I feel like I need a new turbo. That turbo, it locked up for a reason. At that one point, they ended up being able to get it back going and get it back rolling. That don't mean the turbo is at 100%. That turbo is probably at, like, I feel like 30-40% right now. I don't even feel like it's at 50. So they keep saying though that it's not the turbo. First it was the filter, the air filter, and what it was, crankcase filter. Changed them out. Started back doing the same thing once I hooked up to a trailer. Took it back to them, did their little test. Now it's the intake manifold pressure temperature sensor and the EGR cooler. Oh no, EGR temperature sensor. It's them two sensors that's making it do this. Alright, changed out them two sensors. Same thing. It took a little longer to, I was able to get on the road from Memphis probably, about 4 hours in, man. Probably 4 hours in, it started doing the same thing. I was at 72 miles an hour rolling, and then eventually it started declining. Man, by the time I made it to Texas, I was at 58 miles an hour was the most I could do. 58 to 60 was the most I could do. But I ended up having to stick with doing 50 to 55 just to be on the safe side and not to make the motor or the turbo build up too much boost. I'm sorry, sir, I could have let you out. But yeah, I had to do it to where the that might have been a lady. I said, sir, I don't know. But I had to do it to where that the motor wouldn't build up boost. Basically, the turbo wouldn't build boost, because at that point, it's when it started messing up. Is when you put too much pedal in it, and it's trying to build up boost. And it seems like the turbo to me, y'all. They keep saying the turbo is not messed up. I think that they just don't want to warranty it. And the crazy part is, MHC said at one point that the turbo was bad, and then they didn't say. They said it was good, then they said it was bad, then they said it was good again. It's like, what is it? Phil's Truck Service in Memphis, even though I'm not the biggest fan of them, they did say that they felt the turbo was bad as well. But we keep going back with everything else. Like, I understand, if the turbo is bad, let's replace the turbo, but then you also need to replace these sensors and this filter and all that. Okay, cool, let's do it. What is up, y'all? Y'all see that CR right there, right? So we done made it up here to the truck. Make sure I lock my doors. Alright, cool. Just walked around, checked it out real quick. Jordan looked like they about to get on down. He had his curtains closed a while ago when I first pulled up. But about to get the keys out the car. Oh no. Bro, I gotta go back home. Dang, bro. My guys, my peoples. Man, I done left the keys in my other backpack at the house. So now I gotta work my way back to the house. I'm out here doing Uber. I said I gotta check out my truck and all that. I don't know. I really don't know, why people people ask me here and there, man, why you do Uber if you own the trucks? If you're an owner operator and you own truck stuff, why you out here doing Uber? Still gotta make money. If my truck is down so much here and there, I still gotta make money, right? You know. And yeah, we got multiple trucks, but it is me and my brother in this business together. So I can't use all the profit. My brother gets his cut, I get my cut. We also, we don't like to take too big of cuts because we have to, I thought that was a sidewalk. It's kind of like a little drain, I guess. It's supposed to be a lake out here somewhere, water or something, but anyway. Oh, that's that Jordan driver, truck airing up. But yeah, we, like to keep as much money in the account as we can because at this point we got 3 trucks running and we got another truck that we got to get the motor in. So that's our next priority business-wise. So we got to get that situated. And then we got that other 9900 that, if my brother wants to keep it still, we got to get that fixed up eventually. But, so yeah, man, people be like, why are you doing Uber and stuff? I'm not just finna sit at the house and use all my funds for, use all my funds for bills and living and stuff like that. That's just not me. I could, but what am I trying to say here? I could do that, but I'm not that type of person, basically. I gotta get up and do something. Yeah, I do like to chill. When I get home, give me like a day. After that, I gotta go do something. That's just me, man. I gotta work. I gotta keep moving. Trying to see, that's a dirt dauber. Thought it was a wasp or something. Or what's them big horse flies. But anyway, man, I gotta work, man. That's just me. I gotta work. I gotta get out and I gotta move around and do something. But, I gotta work. Like, I ain't got no other way to say it. But anyway, we about to head back to the house, get the key. I got my scanner in the car, like I told y'all, but we gotta go get the key. So let's make it back to the house real quick. And then we'll come on back up here and run some tests. Check out the truck, see what the warning engine light is on the truck, see if it's the same thing that's been going on or if it's something new that we need to get fixed, and we'll go from there. YouTube, we back at the truck. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Oh, gonna pop this hood, look up under the hood. I'm gonna take these boots off, or take the boot off near that's connected to the turbo. Got that handy dandy Ancel. I ain't even got no stickers in there, no sign or nothing. But yeah, so we gonna take the boot off because I feel like I did see a little bit of oil coming from the turbo. Since they keep saying it's not the turbo, I want to see if there's still oil coming from it because they keep saying every time they check it, there's no oil. So if there is oil going in it again, then that's an issue, and the turbo is going bad. I feel like they should have just ran some better tests. Oh man, but trying to keep my phone somewhere. Where are my keys? All right, well, no, there they go. I was about to say, I guess I left the keys in there, so I grabbed it. Oh man, I gotta go get me another key made, man. I think I done lost my spare key. So we're gonna go sit this in there real quick. But like I said, before we do anything, we are going to pop the hood and we're gonna get that boot off. Let's see what that's looking like. Alright, gonna check the fan real quick. fan control switch is off. So I don't buy it. It's basically saying my switch doesn't work up there, basically. Yes, sir. That's running at 100%. Stopped it. That's at 50. You see, it's, basically it's not running hard, it's strong. And that's just regular. So my engine fan is good. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna check the cylinders real quick. Go check all 6 of them. So basically you'll hear, on the cutout, you should hear a difference basically. That lets you know that cylinder is working properly. See, all of them, everything says normal right now. I'm running at about 800 RPMs as well. Alright. You hear that? I'll let you know. That one worked. That one works. Alright. Yes, sir. 5 and 6 are down here. Cylinders are good, man. All right, y'all, so we're finna go ahead and take this boot off. I got all the codes and everything I needed to get off the truck. Like I said, I found, I don't know if y'all can see when I had my glasses a while ago, so I'll just show y'all this here. This hose, it goes on up in there. That is leaking, so that it may just need to be tightened down, so I'll probably stand up on there. But as y'all see, I knew it was something up here that was leaking as well. I just can't pinpoint it because of everything on here. So it looks like, because I'm not seeing it coming from up here, it looks like it might be that hose right in there. I think that's what it is. That hose is also leaking. So probably gonna have to take the reservoir off, get a new hose right there, and connect that. All right, so we got that off. Now, can't really see, honestly. You can see that there is oil in there. I don't know if that is old oil. Let's see. Yeah, it's too much light. The light is literally back there. But like I said, that's the oil. Let me see if I can get my flashlight. But there's definitely some oil. I just don't know if it's old or new. It honestly looks like both, honestly. Well, let's get the handy dandy flashlight up in there. Still kind of hard to see, but yeah, I mean, honestly, it looks like old oil. I guess I should take this off. Take this clamp off here, but it's off up in this side. Yeah, It's kind of hard to see with the sun. But let's take off this other clamp. And let me take this so I can go get another one to put it on or replace on this boot. Ooh, that's how you lose a 10mm right there, y'all. You know they get away from you easy. Alright. I guess I'm gonna buy a new clamp for this as well, because this one here is bent. So I'll take this off and grab a new clamp. Never hurts to have new clamps, man. Good new clamps. I go down to the International. Grab some new ones. Alright. So, that's it, y'all. Can't really see good. Let's see. Put it in the sun. Still, nah. You see a little bit, but that looks old in there. Alright. So there is, it's like a little bit in there. Not a lot, but it is a little bit in there. YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? So y'all know this right here is a clamp we ended up taking off of the boot, the turbo boot. It's 4 of these. I bought them off of Amazon, and it just doesn't seem like a good technology. I don't know why, because it doesn't tighten up no more, basically. As y'all seen, like it's screwing on. Is it? Yeah, see, it ain't even, okay, there it is. I'm about to say, it wasn't tightening up. So yeah, for some reason though, it might be because of this is bent right there, that bar, I don't know. I would think that it's supposed to be bent, maybe not. But it's not working, so we came up to International, see if they had another one. I was gonna see if they had 4, that way I could replace all 4 of them with better ones. So we did get one from International. As y'all see, it's a bigger metal end on there, right there, than this one. Put them side by side, definitely bigger. Should be better. Just in case if y'all got the same kind of truck, same kind of motor, Cummins, that is the size that you would need, you know, from International. But yeah, that's it. That compared to that. So this should be more heavy duty. They only had one though, so you know, it is what it is, but that should fit perfectly. Tried to get the, what you call it, the turbo, the middle part, the V-clamp, this one, because as y'all see, this is what I'm talking about. I want to get it because it's, I don't know if y'all can really see it or not. Right there, it's kind of bent out on the metal parts. So yeah, right there you can see it better. So yeah, it's bent out on the metal parts right there, and it's like if you tighten it too much, it seems like it's gonna basically pry out basically. So I was trying to get another one, keep this for a backup, but get a brand new one to put on there. They didn't have it in stock though. He said he would have had to order it, so I just said I'd get online myself and see if I can order it. But he did tell me it's like $70 if he orders it from Cummins. So I'm gonna see if I can find it for a cheaper price, that's all. Other than that, we're not going back to the truck today. I'm gonna check all the codes that I got on the truck. So I'll put a picture up here, and it's like 6 or 7 codes I got on the truck. One of them is low coolant, so it's 7 codes. One of them is low coolant. That's because I got a coolant leak. So what I should have did today, that I didn't do, but I didn't really do it because I'm gonna have to take off the reservoir and that other line. So I should have took that other line off, but I didn't feel like taking the reservoir off as well. So when I go back, I'm gonna research all these codes, see what all I gotta do, what all I gotta do, what all needs to be ordered. I want to basically go ahead and dive into everything and get all of this stuff fixed on it. That way, there is no reason for it not to work. I did clear the codes, so it should be good. Like I said, once we get everything fixed, we should be good to go. But yeah, so we're gonna research everything. There's a few codes, there's crankcase codes, you know, the sensors, gas, exhaust gas codes, and everything. So but y'all seen it right there though. So like I said, we're gonna work on getting everything ordered. See how much all this stuff is, see where it is, so we can fix it, and just go from there. Really, y'all. I may end up having to drop my trailer, drive the truck down to my brother's house, and once we get everything ordered. But yeah, so I'm gonna do all of that. Probably gonna go ahead and do all that before I make the decision to go and do lease purchase and sit my truck down, because I would rather drive my own truck. So I'm gonna make sure, like I said, probably I'm checking all this stuff, see how difficult it is to get everything done. That's the route I want to go before I make the decision to go lease purchase with RDX, because I'd rather drive my own truck. I make more money doing that, and I can save up a lot faster to do certain things that I want to do. That's the goal. But anyway, man, we are pretty much done for the day. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little rundown and show y'all kind of, you know, where we was on my truck, what was happening. Boy, you got that Silverado sounding good. Is that a Silverado or GMC? I can't remember. It kind of looked like might have been a GMC, but they all look the same. Yeah, it's a GMC. That thing look good, sound good, real good. But yeah, so that's where we at right now, y'all. Want to let y'all know what we was, what we looking at, what's the plan, and just keep y'all updated. Probably gonna get with 4 states, trying to find some of these parts and ordering some of these parts and see if they can hook me up. Like I said, man, like I said already, man, y'all check them out, man. They got parts, they got everything you need, man. Parts, chrome, all kinds of different accessories, big to small, and everything that can shine them all, you know what I mean? But y'all check them out, man. 4statetrucks.com, chromeshopmafia.com, either one will work. DRT10, you use the code DRT10 to get you 10% off of anything that's not already on sale. So y'all check them out. Like I said, I'm gonna hit Jeremy up and we're gonna go from there, see what we can work out after I do all my research on everything. But other than that, we finna leave international. We finna head to the house, do our research, find out what all we gotta do, how we gotta change everything, or you know, where everything is. We just gonna go from there, man. I get back with y'all once we know a little something else and we get ready to do something else. So peace out. Y'all stay up, stay safe, and stay blessed. Check out all my sponsors in the description below. Click the links, use the codes, save some money. Again, peace out.